Hey, Tyler. Is it true that you're getting married? And she's from a very wealthy family?
Hello, Mother.
So, when are you guys coming to talk to me?
Talk about what?
Yes, about your marriage. So, when is it?
I won't.
What? You won't?
Of course not.
Why not?
I thought I made it clear already. I don't want to deal with you anymore.
Huh?
You should know that when I don't return your call. I'm not your puppet anymore. I left there 8 years ago after I paid off your debt. I decided that I would never step foot in my hometown or your place again. People know me as a neglected child there. I have no friends, so I don't have regrets.
I know exactly what you're thinking. You're my son after all, aren't you?
Huh?
Well, okay. I understand you don't care about us. You can get married or whatever you want.
I don't need your permission, Mother. Goodbye. Nancy, is this a good time to call you?
Hi, Tyler.
I have an urgent matter to talk about.
I'm on the train right now, so you can text me. What's up?
My parents found out about us.
What?
My mother just texted me. They probably heard about me from my aunt, who happened to visit my work for a meeting.
Oh, the philanthropist aunt who told you to get along with all her relatives.
Yes, that aunt. She may have seen me when she was heading to the meeting room. My coworker told me that she was asking about me, and he told her that I was getting married. He should have minded his own business.
I see. I just wish the timing had been a little better.
I agree. My mother didn't object to our marriage, but I know she's up to something. I'm wondering what she's gonna do next. She might try to contact you or something.
Maybe we shouldn't see each other for the time being.
I thought about that too, but then there's a possibility that she might try to contact you when you're alone, right? I don't know what to do.
Maybe we should get a marriage license and get married tomorrow.
What?
I mean, we should move up our plans and get on with it.
I guess so.
It's not like we're particular about the date, right?
Now that those pesky people know about it, there's nothing better than moving things along quickly.
So, I guess we'll meet in front of the marriage license bureau tomorrow after your work?
Yeah, let's do that. Sorry for all this.
That's okay. We're both in this together, so don't worry about it.
It makes me feel better to hear you say that. Thank you.
No problem. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Hey, Tyler. Why are you ignoring me? I was waiting for you in front of the car to celebrate your marriage. You just grabbed a cab and drove away.
You're following me from my work. Aunt Mary must have told you where I work. I didn't talk to anyone about getting married today.
Ha! I guess you knew. Well, that's okay. We are all good now, right?
Don't even joke about it. I don't want to deal with you.
Hey, you don't need to feel guilty. I know that you're after her money.
What? What are you talking about?
Your wife is from a wealthy family. Her parents died in an accident 2 years ago, and she's supposed to have a huge inheritance.
So what?
Your kindness towards me touched my heart.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Tyler, you did a good job. Once you're married, the money is all ours.
What?
A wife's money belongs to her husband. A son's money belongs to his parents. In other words, your wife's money is mine. We are millionaires. No, we are not. You don't have to hide your true nature anymore. From now on, we can start living off your wife's money. First, we need to get out of debt. Wait, you're in debt again? I'll pay off my debt first, so go ahead and withdraw $100,000 from her account. $100,000? I was told that my money would be multiplied by 10. Your father and I put $5,000 each to invest. But things went in the wrong direction, and when I found out, I was $100,000 in debt. What are you doing? Couldn't you tell it was too good to be true? It's a complete scam. Falling for something so obvious and having $100,000 debt. What kind of scum are you? Oh well, please don't be so angry. Even your father and I turned pale. $100,000 is too much. But now we have your wife's money. Of course, I will not ask you to move in with us. All you have to do is give me $100,000. I feel sorry for you guys. And I'm so embarrassed that you guys are my parents. Huh? I didn't choose my wife for you guys. You can't be serious. Are you trying to keep all her money for yourself? I will never allow you to cheat like that. You say what you want. I just want to build my own happy family. There's no place for you guys, toxic parents. You are the worst son. Nancy, I'm sorry about earlier. Hi, Tyler. Were you okay after you got off the cab at the station? Yes, I'm fine, but, I got on the train as you said. I'm sorry. Just go ahead. I'll arrange a hotel near the airport, and then you can stay there until I get there. I can find a hotel for us. I'll let you know which hotel we are staying. Okay, thanks. But are you okay? I'm all packed. We're supposed to leave the day after tomorrow. I got my passport and plane ticket are in my luggage. I know. Can't leave those behind. However, fortunately, today was my last day at the office and I can work from the hotel tomorrow. I can ship the company laptop back to them later. I'll be fine. I will hide out somewhere. Are you okay now? Maybe your mother will show up to your place. Actually, I've already left my place and I'm at a cafe. Good. I'm at a cafe as well. I told my boss what happened and they said I could stay at the hotel and work remotely. I see. I'm so thankful our bosses are so generous. Me too. Well, I'll let you know when I find a place to stay tonight. Take care. Yeah, you too. Tyler, where the hell are you? I don't have a place to stay tonight, so I thought I'd stay at your place. Do you know my apartment? I asked my sister. Aunt Mary. She even searched where I live. I should have asked her last night. I had a rough night last night. I spent most of my money to get here, so I spent a night at a cheap motel. I don't have any money now, so come back here and let me in. I moved out already. What? I see. Did you go to your wife's mansion? If so, I can be there. That mansion has been sold to someone. What? Sold? Also, we're divorced. What? You two just got married yesterday. Because of you guys. What? You were making a fuss about money, even in front of her. You kept sending me messages about your dad when she was right next to me. I guess she changed her mind. She just needs to give us a little portion from her inheritance. That's it? What a bitch!
She's better than your greedy, money-grabbing parents.
What? Money grabbing? Greedy?
Don't you realize it? Well, it doesn't matter. Besides, she doesn't have $100,000 to give you.
What? Her parents died in an accident 2 years ago. She's their only daughter, right?
Her stepdad has 3 children with his ex-wife.
Huh?
I'd like to say that the inheritance will be divided equally among the 4 siblings, but she's renouncing her inheritance.
What?
She says that being the daughter of a second wife is a lot of trouble. At least she's doing good, and she's not a spendthrift. So, she doesn't want anything to do with money-crazy, dirty, and corrupt people like you guys who can easily get into debt.
Corrupt people? Let me speak with her. She didn't get her inheritance, and she's been abusive to us. I can't let her do that.
This is why she divorced me.
Then you should take care of our debt. Parents' debt is children's debt.
There's no such law. Oh, I have to get back to my work.
So, you are at work now?
No, I'm working remotely today.
Huh? Remote work?
So I don't need to be at work. I'll work remotely from today until my retirement.
Retirement?
Before I go any further, don't even think about my severance pay. I haven't been with the company long enough. Don't expect to get my money now that I'm unemployed.
Oh my God!
Well then, I guess this is the last time I'll hear from you.
My last hope!
Goodbye.
How can I pay off my debt?
Let me explain before I go on. Our divorce story is a lie to buy time. It was a way to escape from my parents, who were depressed by the shock of knowing we didn't have inherited money. I thought lying was the best way to go. A few days later, I met up with Nancy at the airport. We headed for England, where Nancy had been assigned. By the way, I am not unemployed. I became a freelancer using my skills. 3 weeks later, my parents realized my wife and I were still together. They still wanted me to pay off their debt, so they got my aunt involved and started looking for me in Tokyo. Later, my parents and my aunt suddenly disappeared. I've already cut ties with them, so I won't pry into it.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
Kevin, can I talk to you for a minute? I have something important to tell you. What? I'm kind of in the middle of something. Are you going to come home tonight? It doesn't matter how late it will be. I'm not coming home tonight. I told you I'm busy. Again? You haven't been home for 10 days. Don't tell me that again. Whatever it is, you can just text me. What are you talking about? I told you I have something important to tell you. I told you to hurry up and tell me. You're just wasting time. I don't have time for this. What can be so important? You know, I've been telling you I haven't been feeling well these days. Oh yeah? You haven't been listening to me? I told you many times. I don't care. So today, I took a day off and went to the hospital. Then, I was told that I would have to go for a thorough examination. And, well, you know. What is it? I only have 1 year to live. What? My doctor found a tumor. I was so shocked that I couldn't hear what else they were saying. Anyway, it cost a lot for the treatment, and they don't know if it will be completely cured. They can only give me symptomatic treatment, and I was told I have about a year to live. Are you serious? You're kidding me, right? I wish it was a joke. It doesn't seem real, and it seems like I'm dreaming, but it's real. So my doctors asked me to come to the hospital with you next time. Okay, I'll go with you. I will. But I really need time to finish my project. I finish it quickly. Just give me 3 days. Okay, thanks, Kevin.
Hey sis, it's Amy. It's been a while.
What, Amy? How did you get my number?
I took a sneak at Kevin's phone. It's been about 2 years since I got kicked out of the house. How have you been?
Oh, you weren't doing well, were you? You only have 1 year to live, right?
I'm sorry for you.
Wait, what do you mean you looked at Kevin's phone? And how did you know about my illness?
Kevin told me about your tumor yesterday. By the way, he is sleeping next to me right now.
What?
You're so dumb, aren't you? Didn't you know anything? Kevin has been so busy with work, right? You didn't suspect him of cheating on you? You're so dumb, it's hilarious.
He is cheating on me?
Kevin is not busy with work. He was actually busy with me. He came to my place and told me that you only have 1 year. He said it would save him the trouble of getting a divorce and that he might get life insurance. He was so happy. He said he would marry me when you are gone.
What is it? Kevin is having an affair with you? You're lying.
Nope. Sorry, Mary. Kevin cheated on you with your own sister. Now you're sick with a year to live. I feel sorry for you.
You've got to be kidding me. You're stealing someone's husband?
I'm not kidding. You were to blame for being so stupid. Anyway, Kevin is getting married with me. When your insurance comes through, we're going to have a big ceremony. So get the hell out of my face.
How dare you?
Kevin woke up, so I'll see you later. Watch over us from heaven.
Wait, Amy.
Kevin, hey, I need to talk to you right now.
What is it? I'm still at work.
You don't have to lie anymore. Amy told me everything.
What?
When did you guys start having an affair? When did you two meet? Did you know she was my sister?
Oh, really? Amy told you? What a waste of time to find out at this point.
So you admit it. You come home late for work, come home in the morning, stay out of all night, and all that. Were you lying all the time to see her?
Yes, that's right. I ran into Amy on my way home from work 6 months ago, and we hit it off and started dating. I didn't know she was your sister, but she's so pretty. You guys don't look alike. She's so different from her ugly, gloomy sister.
You're disgusting. You've got to be kidding me. Were you two just making fun of me?
Yeah, we were. You're the only one who's trying to read my faces without even knowing it. That was even hilarious. And you're saying you have 1 year to live? Is that a joke?
How can you say such thing? What did I do to you?
Nothing against me. Oh, if I might say, you made me marry an ugly woman.
What?
I heard you were jealous of Amy and kicked her out of your parents' house. You and your parents got together and disowned her for nothing. You are outrageously toxic parents and a toxic sister. I married you without knowing you were such an insidious person, the worst stain on my life.
Huh? What's that? It's a lie that I kicked her out. She was the one that started it all.
I don't want to hear your excuses. You are the bitch who kicked out your little sister. You should be punished for that and get sick. Suck on that.
You're disgusting. You and Amy are just the same. I'm getting a divorce.
Fine, I'll divorce you. Too bad I don't get your life insurance. Amy shouldn't have told you first. Well, she's cute in a careless sort of way.
You can say anything you want. I'll definitely make you regret it.
What can you do? You only have a year to live anyway. That's why I'm going to do everything I can. I don't want to die with regrets. Prepare yourself. You jerks. I'll curse you. Hey, Mary, send me some money now. What? Are you talking to me? I don't have time for you, so goodbye. This is no time for jokes. Amy is sick. She wasn't feeling well. She went to a clinic and doctors found out that her kidney is failing. I don't know the details, but she needs a transplant. But it's going to cost a fortune. Wow, so? So? Is that what you say? Send me some money I gave you. Register as a donor for Amy. Again, I don't know what you're talking about. Why should I do that? Because you're her sister. You might be the only one who has a matching kidney, and you have a lot of money. When you say a lot of money, do you mean the alimony? You want it back? Are you out of mind? Shut up. Just come to my place tomorrow. Sign the agreement. You have less than a year to live anyway. At least be useful to Amy for the last time. Who do you think you are? I don't owe you anything. And I won't do anything for Amy. And it's impossible. I'm going to live another 70 years and I don't have any money for you. What? What do you mean? You only have 6 months to live, right? And what do you mean you have no more money? I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm cured. What do you mean? You only have 6 months to live, right? I made full use of the alimony I took from you guys and went to the hospital that can treat my cancer. After the surgery, hospitalization, and recuperation, I'm just as healthy as I was. What? You mean you're cured? Yes, I am. I can work as much as I want now. I've already been back to work since the beginning of this month. I've used up all my money for the treatment, so I have to work. You're lying, right? If that's the case, then help us out even more. Why? You got better with the money we gave you, right? Then it's like Amy and I helped you. It's your turn to help Amy, right? Huh? What's wrong with you? You think you saved me. Exact the opposite. You left your sick wife and go look up the meaning of alimony in the dictionary. Amy is your sister. You're supposed to help your sister. She's not my sister. I've already broken up with her. Besides, she deserves what she got, didn't she? She's had a good life. She deserves it? How dare you say that to Amy, who is suffering from a serious condition? Do you know what made her sick in the first place? What? Did you hear the details of her illness? Did the doctor tell you, or did Amy tell you? No, I only heard it from Amy. She said she was born with a chronic illness that got worse. She said she was born with it? How is that possible? She was born so healthy. The cause of her illness is she's been having too many relationships with men. What? Relationships? She was always fooling around with men. Ever since high school, she's had relationship with her classmates, seniors, juniors, and even teachers. She ran away from home and stayed with guys she met on SNS. She went to underground clubs and hooked up with multiple guys. For a while, everyone knew her for dating some criminals. My mother and I tried to talk to her many times, but she wouldn't listen. Eventually, she got pregnant with an unknown man's child, ran away with my parents' money, and we became insulted. She found baby's dad and gave birth to the baby, and her baby was born with blonde hair that looked nothing like Amy or the guy. Her baby was sent to an orphanage, and Amy started to move from one man to another. Well, this is what happened. That's what made her sick. Wait. That's not true. Amy told that her parents abandoned her because she was sick. She was crying when she told me that you were jealous of her because she was prettier than you are. Wow, and that's how you fell in love with her? That's why she was so hard on me before the divorce. She was crying because she was the victim? You were easily fooled. She was crying because I was the only one on her side. Don't you have any empathy? That's funny. If crying was the only way to win,
there would be no need for a trial. You know, Amy is seeing a lot of other guys besides you. She's been bragging about it on her social media.
That's a lie, that's a lie. You're a liar. I don't believe you.
I don't expect you to believe me, but that's who Amy is. I'm not going to give a dime of my own money to a dishonest person. I won't give a dime. I won't be a donor. Do you have any idea how much trouble my family went through because of her? Amy doesn't need to depend on me. She has 6 boyfriends. If you all work together, you can at least make enough money to pay for the surgery. You just have to be patient and wait for the donor. Well, good luck.
Hey, Mary. I'm still with you.
By the way, I'm moving to New York soon.
What?
Now that I'm single, I can go anywhere I want. I was promoted to become a regional manager at Manhattan office. My company would pay for my relocation, but there's a lot I need to buy for my new place, so you can't take money from me.
No, wait, no. I just want to talk. Give me some time, anytime.
I'm going to tell you this because I think you've misunderstood, but I don't love you anymore. Just texting you makes me feel sick. Please don't get me involved. Goodbye.
Wait, Mary. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Mary!
Kevin asked Amy about what I told him and was horrified to learn that what I had said was true. He slammed her with a divorce, but of course she refused. Amy's other boyfriends also got involved, and things got very ugly. Kevin and the other guys had a huge fight. In the end, Kevin was not able to get a divorce, and those guys ran away. During this time, Amy's condition went south. She became totally different from her former self. Kevin, who has no money, is reluctantly taking care of her. I don't think it will last that long, though. I ignore the message from Kevin and enjoy my new life in New York. I love my work and the city. I will try many things and enjoy my life to the fullest. I have a brand new life.
Nancy, can I talk to you for a second now? I have something to tell you. Hi, Lily. I'm on the train right now. Can we talk later? Oh no, we can't. It's something very important to the future of your company. What? What about my company? Lily, you don't have anything to do with my company. You need to get a job. I don't worry about it. I'm preparing for my future in the way. I'll be a housewife soon anyways. What? You have a boyfriend? Yes, I do. You work so hard all the time. You don't have a life. Well, I admit I'm a workaholic. But what do you mean by that? I work hard, but that doesn't mean I don't have a life. You know what? I'm getting married instead of you. Huh? What are you talking about? I mean, Sean and I are getting married. That's good news, right? Huh? Sean? You mean my fiancé Sean? Who else could it be? Are you serious? My fiancé? Yeah, I'm serious. Actually, we're together at a hotel. What? Right now? Yes. It's been about 3 months now, but you didn't notice it at all. So, cancel your wedding coming up next month as soon as possible. Sean and I will plan our wedding. Okay, I'll talk with Sean later. If this is true, you are in for a world of trouble. You'd better be prepared for that. Okay. I'm already prepared to be happy with Sean. Please do not bother us. Nancy, I heard you spoke with Sean. He told me your face was so scary. Oh, that's right. He did something that made me look like a demon. It's his fault. He was scared because he felt guilty. Huh? What do you mean he feels guilty? It's beautiful that 2 people are in love. I did let you know about us, okay? Why do we feel guilty? Can you understand? It's a problem if you're too open about it. Huh? You'll find out soon enough. Sean and I are breaking off the engagement. You can do whatever you want. Really? Yay! With this, Sean is entirely mine. I'll charge you alimony. Huh? You and Sean, both. No way! Did you think you wouldn't be charged because I'm your sister? Too bad. You're kidding, right? Let me tell you now. Don't even try to ask Mom and Dad to help you. They are furious at you for what you've done. They're sorry they spoiled you and will kick you out. Why? I thought they were always on my side. Of course not. I'm not going to let you get away even if you don't have any money. You can work and pay, so get a job. What? I don't want to work. I'll make sure I get a decent amount. Poor Nancy. Haha, I paid the alimony even if I didn't work. I feel sorry for you. I heard you made Sean pay for both and moved into Sean's apartment. Yeah, we're living together now. What a shame. This proves that you don't understand your own position. Are you threatening me again since you got dumped? Aw, that's hilarious. I really feel sorry for you. Your stupidity and narrow-mindedness are quite impressive. Huh? You still don't realize that you're being pushed further off the cliff. Oh dear, the cliffhanger is you. You're already 30 years old and your fiancé left you. Aww, you're so cute. I dare not tell you anything. Huh? What? I have a pretty good idea what you're getting at, given your personality. I'm sure you'll understand when you talk with Sean about the future. It'll be an excellent opportunity to learn. There you go again, loser. You know what? If you want Sean to take over Dad's company, he could marry me too. I knew your intention. Yes, I want to become the CEO's wife. Looking at you working so hard makes me feel so sad. The most brilliant way is to become the wife of the next CEO, right? Anyway, it would be best if you talk to Sean. You'll realize how shallow you think you are. Sure, I will. Oh yeah, my wedding is in 6 months. You have to come too. Alright. Today, Sean and I have our wedding. I understand you don't want to come, but Mom and Dad are coming. They love me more. You shouldn't expect too much. They will be there to keep an eye on you. They want to make sure you don't do anything stupid anymore. Thank you for your advice, Nancy. I'm the next CEO's wife now. You shouldn't talk to me like that. Are you still saying that? Has Sean not told you? Sean and I can communicate without words. Thanks. Nancy, more than half of the people didn't show up. What's going on? Oh dear. Also, I told Dad it was so rude to ditch his successor's wedding. Then Dad told me Sean wasn't. What did he mean by that? Are you just bringing it up now? What do you mean? Sean is taking over Dad's company and becoming the next CEO, right? Didn't he tell you? Tell me about what? It's either you or me. The person who marries one of us will be the next CEO. You know, I'm the next CEO. Huh? You? That's right. It was already decided a long time ago. It was straightforward about who was taking over the company. Dad was not thinking of Sean as his successor. Huh? Then what is his position in the company? Just an employee. An ordinary employee? He used to be a section chief in the sales department. But they demoted him when they found he was sacking off with you. What do you mean by that? Let me put it very simply. He was punished for not showing up to work to make out with you. What? And he used the company car to go to the hotel. He wasn't fired, but he's still on the edge. Fired? His salary has gone down, and he has no hope of moving up in the company. You're half the reason for this. You should know that. Seriously? Hey Nancy, Sean told me he has $20 in his saving account. That's it. I can't even buy a new bag. Don't you get it yet? Huh? Sean paid his and you're a lemony. He is paying for everything you need since you are not working. You are still saying, if I work, I lose. And yet you love to splurge. His living expenses have doubled. But his income went down, as I told you before. He got a demotion and has no hope for the future. And the wedding. You guys had a huge wedding. A lot of people didn't show up though. In the last 6 months, you've made Sean spend $100,000. $100,000? I heard Sean had about $100,000 in his savings. That means he has spent almost all of it. No way. This is the exact opposite of what I dreamt of. I was supposed to become a rich wife. What should I do? You still don't get it? What? You should work too. What? You have to work to survive in this world. You work, you lose. It's not true at all. If you don't want to be a loser, get a job. Ugh. Why do you say that? You're so mean to me. Not long after that, Sean resigned. After all, it was hard for him to stay with my company. He decided to move back to his parents' place with Lily. He will work at a paper factory his relatives own. For Lily, who loves the glitz and glamour of the city, her new life must be very dull. But since she can't rely on anyone else, she has no choice but to stay with Sean. One more thing. Sean's mother is a very sharp woman. She is managing their money as a condition for accepting her unfaithful son and daughter-in-law. I'm sure Lily's marriage life is going to be a tough one in many ways.
Tony? What time will you be home today?
Huh? Mila, don't try to keep track of my every move. Honestly, you and I as a couple is only superficial. Even our honeymoon starting this weekend is just a formality, since I'm a son of the head of our corporation. I'm only going with you for the sake of appearances. You're just a useless wife who was given to me in a political marriage. Don't you dare to restrict my lifestyle. I am a free man.
I don't understand what you mean by that. Actually, I was told that your dad will be here.
What? My dad?
You told me your carry-on bag is broken, so you were supposed to borrow your dad's on very short notice for a honeymoon, weren't you?
Oh,
that. He's bringing about 3 different kinds, so he wants you to choose which one you'd like to use.
How long did he say it'll take for him to arrive?
I think about half an hour.
That's just in time, man. I'll be home soon.
Okay, come home safe.
Mila, about the flight to LA, you take the one after the one I'm taking.
What?
We'll meet at a hotel on our honeymoon when we check in. Until then, we're both free. And I've reserved another room for you. You can stay there.
Excuse me? Tony? That doesn't sound like a honeymoon.
Listen, you know our marriage is just a formality, right? Then of course the honeymoon will be just a formality. Don't you even understand that?
But we still got married. I was hoping that our honeymoon would be an opportunity for us where we could deepen our relationship with each other.
That's your own idea. Don't impose your values on me.
So, are we not spending the time together in LA?
That's what I mean.
Tony, I'm just letting you know that I've checked in already.
Oh?
I don't think you're coming, but I'll be staying on the 12th floor, room 1203.
Huh? You're staying on the floor above my floor?
Oh, really? Is that so?
I'm on the 9th floor, room 910.
Oh, well, I didn't see you at our meeting time. I knew you had checked in before I arrived.
Switch your room with mine.
I don't think that's possible.
Why not?
This is a room with a single bed.
What?
There's no double bed, so it's too small for 2 people.
What are you talking about? I'm alone.
Today, Lily, a new employee at your company.
What?
Tomorrow, Maya, who lives nearby, is planning to stay over, right?
Huh? What?
I know that even after you married me, you've been seeing other women. You must be very fond of them since you even sneaked them along on your honeymoon.
How did you find out?
Oh dear, did you want to hide it? It seems that you've been messing with 2 of the housekeepers we hired as well. You also messed with your friend's little sister.
You found out about that too?
Well, you never seemed to try to hide all of this, so it was pretty obvious. Did I seem that dull to you?
Well, if you found out, that's that. You're not in a position to divorce with me anyway.
Huh?
You know that, right? Your dad's company is a subcontractor of my dad's company. The whole point of you marrying me is for your dad's company to maintain good relationships with my dad's company. If you and I were to get divorced, not only would that relationship be broken, but your dad's business itself would cease. In other words, if you want your dad's company to survive, you can't divorce with me.
Huh. So, that's your view on the mysterious statement you've been making.
Now that you get it, don't cross me. I'll play with women while we're on our honeymoon. If you don't like it, go home alone. Well, that's if you have the courage to leave.
I understand. I'll spend my time as I see fit. You enjoy your time.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Morning, Mom. Is this a good time?
Hi, Mila. Good morning. How's the honeymoon going? Are things going well with Tony?
No, not at all. What? I thought you and Dad will get sad if I suddenly say something like this, but I found out that Tony has a serious misunderstanding about our marriage. I wanted to talk about that.
A serious misunderstanding?
I don't know if Tony's dad thinks the same way as his son, though. Remember how Tony's dad was saying that he's letting Tony take over his business in the next year or so? If that happens, I can see that our company's technology is going to be stolen by them. It's only a matter of time before the relationship between the companies takes a turn for the worse. Well, what on earth is going on? That's what I want to explain to my dad and his dad. They're probably still sleeping at this hour on their day off. But you can wake Dad up, right? Oh, so that's why you're texting me and not him. Yep, that's right. I heard that Tony's dad is staying at your place since last night. If my dad wakes up, he'll wake up as well, right? Yeah, I'm sure he will. Then I'd like to talk to them online in an hour. Can you help me? Yeah, sure. No problem. I'll have both of them on the computer on time, so you can get ready at ease. Thanks. You are a lifesaver.
Hey, Mila. Rejoice. I'll spend time with you today. You have 10 minutes to get ready and come to my room. Hey, Mila. Time is up. Get your ass up here. I've kindly canceled my plans with other women and chose to be with you. How dare you ignore me? Hello?
Good morning, Tony. I thought a notification on my phone was noisy. So it's you.
Huh? You think you can talk to your husband like that? Since I'm kind enough to deal with you today, can't you show up on time? And you talk to me like that?
Oh well, weren't you planning to have all the fun you want with Maya today?
I changed my mind. All right then, get your ass up here to my room. I've decided to spend the last few days of our honeymoon with you.
No thanks.
What the hell? I said I'd put you before Maya.
Maya probably simply left because her husband found out.
What?
Also, I've already arrived home too.
Huh?
I took the flight home last night. I'm in the process of packing my bags to move out to my parents' house.
Huh? What the hell do you think you're doing? You left your husband on your honeymoon and went home by yourself. Do you want me to divorce with you?
Yes, I do. Getting a divorce is fine.
What?
I told both of her parents that I wanted a divorce and the reason why. They immediately agreed with me.
Huh? Why?
Tony, you seem to be making a very big mistake. It is true that my dad's company is a subcontractor of your dad's company. However, my dad's company has obtained patents for several products.
Patents?
Your dad's company is subcontracting the patent-related work to my dad's company. In other words, my dad's company is the only company that can take on your dad's work.
Well, then, do you mean?
That's right. If you stop doing business with my dad's company, it's your dad's company that will be in trouble.
Seriously? For sure?
Why would I lie about something like this? I spoke to your dad about it yesterday. He said he couldn't let such an unfaithful son take over his company. So he said he's taking back the idea of positioning you as the next president of the company.
What?
Please ask him directly about the details when you seek him at work.
Oh, okay. Then I'll cut off all the other women as of today.
Huh?
I'll take good care of you as my wife. Let bygones be bygones. No needs to get a divorce then, right?
Tony, I think you have another misunderstanding.
What? There's more?
Our marriage has nothing to do with each other's dad's company. It's just an arranged marriage.
What?
So, if I find out that you are cheating on me, we'll just get divorced right away. Our divorce doesn't mean that my dad will stop doing business with your dad.
Then why am I not the next president of the company?
I think it's because you've been judged to be unfit to be the president based on your recent series of actions. What? No way! Anyways, I'm consulting a lawyer and getting ready, so when I'm all set up, I'll contact you. Just you wait and see. Oh man! People say I'm low-key and quiet, and so I'm often considered as a timid person. Not only had Tony misunderstood the relationship between our dads, I guess Tony underestimated me as a woman who could not fight back in any way. That's why he was repeatedly cheating on me with multiple women. Anyways, since we had a broken marriage from the very start, the amount of compensation I could claim for my emotional pain was small. But the husbands of the women with whom Tony had affairs were more upset than I was. Surprise, surprise! All the women Tony was messing around with were married. So Tony, my ex-husband now, was sued by each of the women's husbands for moral damage. As a result, my ex-husband was disowned by his parents and got fired from his job as well. He is now working as a day laborer and doing part-time jobs to make ends meet, while continuing to pay what he was claimed.
Hey, Matthew? About the lunch meetup with our parents. Mom told me there's trouble at her work. She tried sorting it out, hoping someone else could deal with it. But she also mentioned she has to go into the office today. So it seems like I will be at the restaurant without my mom first. I hope that's okay.
Oh, really? It's a bummer that she has to go to the office on her day off. If she needs to be there, it must be some serious trouble. Don't worry about it. Just tell her to focus on her work.
Thank you, I will. She's going to make it even if she's late. She said she'll do her best to wrap things up as quickly as she can. Can you let your parents know? Also, please convey how sorry we are to them.
Got it. I'll let them know. At first, we planned this get-together to introduce you to my family as my fiancé. But then, Mom mentioned she wanted to meet your mother before our wedding. I'm sorry for asking your busy mother to make time for us at the last minute.
Mom is excited to meet you and your parents, so don't worry.
That's good. All right, let's get ready soon and go pick up my parents. Take care. Let me know if you get lost.
Take care too. The reservation is at 12, so I'll make sure not to be late. I'll see you later.
It was lovely meeting you earlier. It's Victoria, Matthew's mother. I'm telling you, a woman like you, raised by a single mother, it's your fault for wanting to marry my lovely son.
How nice of you to send a message after what you did to me. What was your intention in doing such a thing? And how did you get my contact information?
When Matthew stepped away for a moment, leaving his phone unattended, I quickly checked it to find your contact information.
What? Really? As soon as I entered the reserved private room at the restaurant, I never imagined I'd experience being slapped with a wad of cash in my life.
So what? Are you expecting me to apologize? No way. I have no intention of apologizing to a poor woman like you who grew up in a single-parent home. Never. By the way, do you know how much money was in that wad?
I was too shocked. I don't remember anything.
That wad of cash was worth $10,000.
I see. That's a lot of money, and you went to all the trouble of preparing it in advance so that you could slap me? You really hate me that much? I don't get why you're treating me this way. What did I do to you?
I already said it, didn't I? All right, I'll say it again. I can't allow my precious son, whom I've raised with love and care, to marry someone like you, coming from a poor single-parent household. It's true I was raised in a single-parent household, but we are not poor. I don't understand what's wrong with being raised by a single parent. Not poor? That can't be true. Stop lying. Single-parent households definitely struggle financially. My mother earns a decent income, so we've never faced financial difficulties. Not even once. You think that way because you grew up in a poor household. You don't even realize you're poor. On the contrary, my family invested a lot in loving and raising my son, and we didn't face any financial issue. You're a worthless woman who just wants to take advantage of Matthew's money. But that's not going to happen. Matthew seems completely deceived by you, so I have to do something about it. It breaks my heart hearing all this from you. I accept the fact that you don't like me at this point in time. But even so, using a wad of cash to slap me before introducing myself, do you really think that's the right thing to do as a mother? Huh? Are you really that stupid? I did it because I know I'm doing what's right. That's how much I don't approve of you as my son's fiancé. You poor thing. You won't get it until it's spelled out for you. Seriously, it's unimaginable for a mother to be late for such an important dinner like this. Because she doesn't have a decent job. She's being used like that, right? I assume you've heard it from Matthew, but my mom is running late due to some work trouble. I'm sorry about that, but could you please understand the situation? Being called into the office on day off? That's unheard of. What kind of major blunder would lead to something like that? My mother didn't cause the trouble. Besides, my mother just texted me that she will be arriving soon. Huh? She's coming now? Wait, where are you right now? The restaurant staff offered me to stay in a vacant private room. What? You're still around? Then come and get it quickly. Get what? The money, obviously. You need the money anyway, don't you? If you break up with my son, I'll give you $10,000. Your mother might cry tears of joy. You're welcome. Excuse me, I just got a call from my mother that she just arrived. Please give me a moment to talk with her. I will contact you again. I just spoke with my mother. I told her everything you mentioned earlier. So what? It won't change my mind. Let me ask you this just to be sure. Do you really want me to break up with your son? Of course. I'm telling you to break up with him right now. I understand. I'll go over there with my mother now. So, coming here means you still want the $10,000, huh? Poor people really have no pride. I'll give you the $10,000, so after you receive it, get the hell out of my sight. Don't ever see my son again. Hannah, please, wait a moment. I didn't know. I never imagined that your mother was the president of our company. It's a common surname, so I didn't notice. I'm really sorry. Please come back again. Hannah, I'm really sorry. You can marry my son. Just let me talk to your mother. If this doesn't work out, my position at the company may be in jeopardy. Hey, are you reading this? I'm begging you this much, so please respond. Hannah? Mom. Matthew, where were you? Hannah is not replying to me. Please bring her back. I'm with Hannah. What? Hannah's mother is also here. What? Is that so? Then please, bring the two of them here. Or please tell them to reply to me, please. Seriously, who do you think you are? What? After causing all this, you still don't realize that your position is in jeopardy? Or do you realize but are avoiding facing reality? I'm telling you, it's your fault. Why didn't you tell me that Hannah's mother is the president of our company? If I had known, this wouldn't have happened. I chose not to tell you. Chose not to? You always judge people so easily, based on appearance, occupation, education, or upbringing, right? Well, yes, but what's wrong with that? If I told you in advance that Hannah's mom is the president of your company, you would surely have fawned over Hannah's mother. I thought today's meeting would have turned awkward, you know? Well, she's the president. Right. That's why I didn't tell you. But I never imagined it would turn out to be like this. I think you are insane. How could you slap a person with a wad of cash? I feel ashamed to be your son. That's... Come to think of it, isn't that money was Dad's? There's no use playing dumb. I know about it. That money is what Dad inherited from Grandpa. I know that you and Dad know each other's personal identification number for emergencies. But it is not an emergency, and it's wrong to withdraw it without permission. But I'm his wife, so I thought it's okay to do it. It's not okay. And besides, you took someone's money without permission, slapped my fiancé with it, and asked her to leave me in exchange for that money. Are you serious? Have you no shame? Well, I'm so ashamed of myself for having a stupid mother. Matthew, how dare you talk to your mother like that? I'm just saying what I want to say because I'm going to cut the ties between you and me. What? And also, I'm sure Hannah will probably claim medical expenses, compensation, and damages for the period she can't work. Make sure you pay for it. What? What for? Remember when you slapped her and she was surprised and fell to the ground? At that moment, she fell into an awkward position. Oh no! She was in a lot of pain, so I took her to the hospital and they told her it was a fracture. Hannah works in an office, mostly on the computer. If she can't use her hand, she'll have to take weeks off work. That's a lie. Absolutely a lie. But she was texting me earlier. If she has a broken hand, how can she type? I know you are lying. If you were trying to trick me into taking my money, it's not going to happen. Oh, about earlier, it was me typing. What? Well, it's no wonder you didn't notice. I was typing what Hannah was saying. No way. I really can't believe what you said to my fiancé. No, that was... I'm going to take Hannah home now. Bye. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, and make sure to return the money to Dad. Wait, Matthew. Hannah, I'm really sorry for causing the fracture. I'm begging you, please forgive me. So, I have a favor to ask you. Can you let me talk to your mother? If things continue like this, I'll be demoted. My husband is pretty angry too. He said he wants a divorce.
Hey, you want to marry my son, right? I'll give you my approval, so please. Hannah, are you there? Please, I'm begging you. Hi, Matthew.
Oh, hey. How's your hand? Are you feeling better now? It's been almost 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, but I'm not completely healed yet. I still have to go to physical therapy, but I'll be back at work on Monday.
That's great. I know things have been tough, but you never gave up. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, Matthew. By the way, last time you mentioned that your parents were going through divorce proceedings. Are they living separately now?
Yes, they are. My parents' house is in my father's name, so my mother moved out.
Oh, really?
After consulting a lawyer, we filed a complaint with the police regarding my mother's actions. Then, my mother offered to compensate us and requested that we withdraw the complaint, right?
Yeah, she actually paid, and we withdrew the complaint.
It seems my mother withdrew money from my father's account again to cover that compensation.
What?
I guess that made him proceed with the divorce. I don't believe it's just about this incident. Rather, it seems that all the issues that have accumulated over time have finally reached a breaking point for him.
Well, that's understandable.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember the day when your mom was late due to work trouble during the meetup with my parents? Well, that trouble was actually...
Oh, that? I heard about it later from Mom, too. It was because your mom made a mistake at her job, right?
Yeah, it looks like she got demoted because of it.
I see.
It's surprising how arrogantly she behaves despite being at fault. Even though she's my mother, I feel ashamed. I'm genuinely sorry to you and your mother.
You didn't do anything wrong, so you don't have to apologize. My mom thinks the same too.
Thank you for the understanding.
Anyways, I brought the brochure of the wedding venue we were talking about the other day. Want to take a look?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'll bring it tomorrow. Well then, I'm going to sleep soon. I have to wake up early for our date.
All right, I'm going to sleep soon too. I can't wait to see you.
Me too. See you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. Sweet dreams. As a result of the divorce settlement, my parents' divorce was finalized. The savings that my mother withdrew from my father's account, it seems she promised to repay $500 each month. Of course, we have no intention of inviting my mother to the wedding. When she was informed of this through our lawyer, she broke down in tears. While she's deeply saddened by being disowned by her son, she seems to not understand what went wrong. Apparently, she did something within the company that violated compliance regulations, and she was finally fired. With no severance pay, my mother, who had no savings, has to make monthly repayments to my father. Additionally, she has to earn money to support herself, so now she's working a part-time job she managed to find. It seems she works with teary eyes as she gets scolded by a manager who is younger than her.
Hello, are you Aubrey? Yes, I am. Nice to meet you. I'm Anna from Sean's work. You're Sean's wife, right? Yes, Sean's my husband. How can I help you, Miss Anna? Help? I need that actually. I'm Sean's true love. Oh,
true love. As you know, Sean's my husband. I think you're what people generally call a mistress, not a true love. That's wrong. I'm your husband's true love, not a mistress. Oh, I see. So, what do you want, Miss True Love? Of course, it's obvious. I want you to divorce Sean and leave us alone. You're a trouble for both Sean and I. What? Why am I your trouble? Because you're in the way. Sean wants to marry me, but he can't. You're in the way. Do you understand, old lady? I see. Besides, I'm pregnant. It's Sean's baby. Really? I'm 6 months pregnant. If you don't divorce Sean, I will be a single mom. My baby and I need Sean. So please leave me as soon as possible. Sean is a CEO. He has a big apartment, an expensive car. A young and beautiful woman like me is perfect for him. Please free Sean. I see your point. If you're pregnant, there's nothing I can do. I'll have a little talk with Sean. Can you give me a minute? Sure. If you're talking about your divorce, please do it quickly. Sean, Anna texted me. She said she's pregnant with your child. What? Wait a minute. Why? Is she pretty young? How old is she? I don't know. I think she's 23 or something. She's younger than your daughter. I can't believe you're having an affair with a girl the same age as your kid. That's crazy. Remember how you got down on your knees and apologized you would never cheat again? Kind of. It's been a long time. Do you think I forgot about all those? We agreed we'd divorce if this ever happened again. Well, it's just... I'm really sorry. Divorce is not a good idea. You're right. You're the CEO. Getting a divorce because you cheated on a young girl does not give people a good impression. That would ruin your credibility. The chairman of your biggest client hates that kind of dishonesty. If he finds out, it could be the end of your career. You're right. That's why we can't get a divorce. Huh? Then what are you going to do with the baby? 6 months? You know what that means? Well, just give her child support? What do you think? I don't know. I'm so tired. She's pregnant. Marry her. Divorce me. What? No. Well, I'll give you an amicable divorce on one condition. What? You don't want the public to know you cheated, right? We call it an amicable divorce. Then why don't you get married before the baby's born? No alimony, just a share of the property. How about that? What? Really? You divorce me on those terms? That's no advantage for you. There's a benefit of getting rid of the cheating husband. I'm sick of this. Our kids are all grown up. We can break up now. We're done. Let's just pack up our stuff and be all done. Are you serious? Are you sure? No, wait. What about the condition? Not a bad one, right? Nope, just one condition. Don't contact Anna until a divorce is finalized. What? That's it? That's all it takes to get a divorce? If you want to hide your affair, it's better to leave as little evidence as possible. After the divorce, you can do whatever you want. So, What are you going to do? Are you getting a divorce or not? Yes, I'm getting a divorce. I'm sorry for cheating on you. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I hope you will have a good life from now on. Let's just get out of here and be happy, okay? Okay. Please get a divorce paper from the courthouse. We can work on that after you get home. Okay. Hello, Miss Anna. Hi, finally. I got tired of waiting. So, when are you going to divorce? Before that, let me ask you something. Do you know that you committed adultery? I mean, you had an affair with a man who has a wife. I know that, but I could not help it. The man I fell in love with happened to have a wife. I don't care about your views on love, but you caused our divorce. I want you to understand we need an agreement. An agreement? Does that mean I have to pay? You're smarter than I thought. You know what alimony is. That's an agreement. Well then, how about $60,000? $60,000? That's a big offer. I don't know about the average. I think it's about that much. I don't know. I feel bad for an old lady because you spend the rest of your life in misery. I'll pay you $60,000. You can get divorced as soon as possible. You're a very generous young lady. Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure about $60,000? I'm sure I'll be fine. Sean is the CEO. Isn't that a small price to pay? The power of love between Sean and me is worth more than $1 million. Ah, I see. Well, if you're okay with that, I don't mind. Of course, you'll pay it once, right? You don't want to think about me every time you pay, right? Of course not. After the divorce, you're never to see me again. Then pay me as soon as possible. I'll send you a settlement agreement stating that. Can you just sign it and send it back? Then I'll divorce him right away. Okay, I'll do that right away. So please leave right away. Yes. I received the settlement yesterday. I've filed for divorce. Sean and I are officially divorced. Yay! Finally! The rich husband and the apartment are mine. Congratulations! You can do whatever you want now. Thank you very much. Aubrey, you're going to have a tough time from now on. You are no longer a wife of a CEO. Please spend the alimony carefully. Oh, speaking of alimony, I have a question, may I? What? A question? Sure. I'll answer any questions you have. I feel bad for you, an old lady. Okay, thank you. Let me ask you something. How are you going to pay $60,000 alimony? You said you pay with the power of true love. He's broke, you know. What? Sean doesn't have any savings. And you don't look rich. I just wondered what you would do. What? What's that? That's not true. He has such a big house and expensive car. If it comes to it, we can just sell those. The car and the house are mine. They're not Sean's. So you can't sell them. What? He's cheated on me 4 times. And every time he cheated on me, he gave me his property. What? He's cheated 4 times before? Maybe you didn't know? Well, that's not something he'd tell you. I've had 4 other women just like you come at me. You know, the ones he's having affairs with. What? You're kidding. He said it was just me. The last girl apologized and broke up with him when I mentioned alimony. One found out he had no money, she left him. Or she woke up when I told her about his age. They were also in their 20s. They didn't want to stick with a broke old man in his 50s. It's not worth it. Wait a minute. What do you mean he doesn't have any money? So, he's cheated on me 4 times before you, right? He gave me all his money as alimony for cheating on me. The first time, he gave me all his savings from when he was single. The second time, he sold his watches. With the third, he gave me the car and our savings. With the fourth, he put the house in my name. He's responsible for the mortgage, though. When he divorced me, he had nothing left. Just his monthly income with house and car payments. He's a vain and spendthrift person. He has no savings. What? What? You're kidding. It's true. The savings he gave me for the third affair, I made it by deducting it from his monthly salary. After I got it as alimony, he never saved money again. He doesn't know anything about saving money. Huh? Then how do I pay you $60,000? Sean was supposed to cover that? I'm the one asking how you're going to pay. I don't accept installments or anything like that. You have to pay it all, even if you have to borrow money. By the time your baby is in middle school, he'll be retired. When your kid is grown, he'll be nearly 70 years old. Who would pay $60,000 for an old man like that? Impossible! I can't! I don't want him. I'll return him. It's not returnable. I'll wait for your payment. Bye. Hey, Aubrey, what did you say to Anna? Did you say something about money? What do you mean? I only talked about the alimony. She'll pay $60,000. Actually, she said you will pay. I told her you had no house, car, or savings. That's all. What? No house, no car? You're saying that too? You gave those to me as compensation for your last affair. Did you forget that? We've transferred ownership of the house and the car. Did you think they were still yours? Oh. You really have your brain in your lower half. Do you know why I decided to divorce you? Because there's nothing left to squeeze out of you. No. Wait a minute, Aubrey. Let's talk. Let's talk it over. There's nothing to talk about. We're divorced. We're strangers. You're marrying her, aren't you? No, seriously. Wait. $60,000? That's impossible. She said she'd pay it. So don't tell me what to do. Why? Why did you have to? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, just pay the alimony. I'm moving out soon. May and her husband and friends have invited me to live with them. So I'm getting rid of the house and the car. I'm going there. What? Friends? What husband? When did May get married? You have no idea. You were busy having an affair when May was studying in France. She didn't invite you to her wedding. She said, he's not my father. By the way, Justin and his wife are having a baby soon. Did you know that? Oh my God. You deserved it. Well, good luck with the next one. Okay, bye-bye. After that, Sean contacted me several times, asking me to talk to him. I blocked him and refused to receive any phone calls or incoming calls. I sold my house and car and moved to a hotel. Sean and Anna had a big dispute about alimony. Sean was reluctant to get married and wanted to break up with her to save money. Anna was furious and stormed at their work and revealed all about the affair. People talked about it behind their backs, and Sean's major clients terminated their contracts. The problem got much more extensive than they thought. They're having a baby soon. How are they going to settle up? I don't know, and I don't care. I moved to France as planned. I started my new life with my daughter and her husband. I have a lot of money, and I'm enjoying my life.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.